So today I'm going to talk to you how to stay poor forever and avoid wealth at all costs. And I'll also go through how you actually build wealth. Now, I grew up in poverty. I had over $43,000 of debt, and within a 15-year period became a millionaire. This really drives home in a humorous way the mistakes that many people make over their lifetime and what prevents them from building true wealth. So we'll go through and I'll summarize all of this now. So first, live for the weekend, spend like there's no tomorrow. Go out, drink, eat out, emotionally shop. If you're happy, shop. If you're sad, shop. Just spend whatever you have. And if you don't have it, you spend on credit. And don't bother with an emergency fund. That's for the paranoid because, if your car breaks down or you have a medical issue, you just go into full panic mode because, live for today. That's going to get you the first round to staying poor forever. Another way to stay poor forever is once you have credit, make sure you make the minimum payment and nothing more than the minimum payment. And you don't want to isolate it to just one credit card, so spread out your debt. Have multiple lines of credit, multiple credit cards. Don't budget anything. Basically, just spend and then hopefully everything works out. Ignore interest rates. Just let the interest compound at 25%, see how that works out for you. And if you get a credit limit increase, just, celebrate you got more credit, go out and spend the rest of it. That's another way that you're going to end up poor forever. Another sure way of staying poor forever, never learn how your money works. Think money comes from luck. Don't learn about credit. Don't learn about how loans work or mortgages or taxes. Never read a finance book. You're pretty much going to stay poor for a good period of your life. Another way to stay poor is work hard, make sure you earn less, and repeat. Make sure you trade time for money. Say yes to everything. Don't learn any new skills. Stay loyal to the same job that doesn't pay that well. And think like an employee. Don't ever think like an entrepreneur or a business owner. That's another way to basically stay poor for the rest of your life. Also, if you avoid investing at all costs and you think it's gambling, you let the news scare you constantly, you ignore compounding interest, or you wait for the right time to start and you trust your job to cover what your retirement will need, well, that's a pretty surefire way to remain poor. Another tried and true way of staying poor, trust all advice from broke people. Listen to the loudest person, not the person with the most experience that's actually succeeded. Allow peer pressure to push you into different investments. Follow people that haven't done it, but they say they heard how it's supposed to be done. Don't challenge anybody else's thinking. Disregard the results. Focus on relatability. Because who cares if somebody's a multimillionaire? That's just a result. It's hard to relate to them. So go with the broke friends and follow whoever's most relatable because they'll feel how bad it is and you can relate to that bad feeling. 7, if you really want to be poor, procrastinate on every financial decision. By the way, when you procrastinate, you are making a decision. Wait for the right time and overanalyze everything to have analysis paralysis. Convince yourself that it's too late. Make sure that you ignore the clock on compound interest. You have finance goals like New Year's resolutions with zero follow-through. Another way to stay poor, don't question what you were taught. Go to school, get into massive amounts of debt, go get a job, get a massive house with lots of debt, wait till you're 65 until you want to start to live. Avoid risk, never talk about money, use credit to keep up with everybody else. This will also make sure that you stay poor. 9, don't build skills. Rely on only what high school taught you. Avoid digital, scalable skills. Wait for employers to train you. Don't learn soft skills. Don't learn how to communicate, persuade others, or negotiate. Those will make you way too successful. So if you want to stay poor, stay away from soft skills. Also stay away from owning businesses or assets, as that's not for you. Don't fix financial foundations. Continue to avoid budgeting. Think credit is the same as cash. So if you have a $5,000 credit limit, that's basically like you have $5,000 cash. Blow all of it and see how that works out. Avoid emergency funds because why would you want a couple $100 or $1,000 in emergency fund? Just wait for something to break down and then you can be in an all-out screaming match with your partner. Ignore your spending. Wait to fix anything. Let it all fall apart. Wait for bankruptcies, foreclosures, and burnout, because that's a surefire way. The other way to stay poor forever is basically wait to invest. Wait until you have thousands of dollars to start. Don't ever start with $10 or $100 because if you add a little bit over time, that could make you wealthy. So just wait until you have a lot more money to start so that you never start. Overthink every option. Make sure you confuse saving with investing because, well, if you think you're putting money into a bank that earns 0.01%, you think that's going to set the world on fire, that's what keeps you poor. And always wait for later because there's always tomorrow. So, in conclusion for this book, poverty is a pattern and so is wealth. In order to stay poor, make sure you spend without thought, earn without leverage, ignore money, and hope for miracles and good luck. If you want to be wealthy, say no to instant gratification, budget, learn before you earn, invest early and often, and question everything. Build skills that compound over time, and you will form some amount of wealth over your lifetime. So I thought this was a hilarious book. It's only about 24 pages long. I got it on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description below. And if you want, you can pick it up. But I thought it was a quick read, and I laughed quite a bit. This is a really fun way to point out the mistakes that multiple people make. If you enjoyed watching this video and you would like to learn more about how to make more money, how to save, and how to invest, this is the channel for you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and have a great day.